Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it again with some potential leaks for DLC Pack 17, okay? As y'all know, this recent DLC trailer that we had, I've been speculating and doing predictions and just so many videos about it over that just short, like 1 minute, 2 minute clip that we got of that story and who that, you know, mysterious character is at the end. We might potentially, just a sliver of a lead for what might happen in this DLC. Now, keep in mind, most of this is just speculation, and it's nothing confirmed. This doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I think it's just interesting. Okay, that's the whole reason why I'm talking about this. I want to bring it up, get your thoughts and opinions. It's fun to, like I said, always speculate and, you know, get talks among the community, especially when we don't really have anything right now. But this was actual data within the recent update, okay? Specifically, the DLC 17 update that we got last month in October. Ratsmasher has been just going crazy with the data mining and finding a lot of cool, interesting little tidbits and stuff, and I wanted to discuss what this is in regards to what potentially is, you know, coming for the story, because this is related to the story in a sense, okay? Again, it's nothing massive or major, but it's funny because this does relate to what a lot of us, or at least me, myself, has been speculating. So he said, not sure what this could be for, but the latest update also includes a new script file for the story quest CTP_11. These quests being specifically the two quests right before Bardock drags Mira into the time rift. Very, very compelling in terms of how cool that is, because what have we been talking about, y'all? A lot of us are thinking that this mysterious character could be Bardock after, you know, wherever he went after he dragged Mira into the time rift. You play as Bardock and you beat Mira's ass. Mira's left there, you know, by himself or whatever, and it's kind of unknown what happens to Bardock, right? Like what's going on? This is something from the main story of the game. This isn't DLC or anything, so it's kind of interesting that this was left unknown. And if they are actually trying to, you know, go back to that time and try to finally show us what happens after that, you know, alleged cliffhanger or whatever, man, that would be actually really cool. Maybe we come full circle with the game and that's it. That they want to actually finish off the story. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. But here, more specifically, if you wanted to see visuals of it, for most people aren't really going to understand what this means. I personally don't even understand. And even Ratsmasher himself doesn't really exactly know what this is going to be for, you know, but it is related to those two quests, okay? And specifically, those two quests are the ones, I believe, those are the two that are right before, at least the one right before that quest that he's referring to, where Bardock drags Mira. I think that one is the final battle against Final Form Mira, if I recall correctly. So he says this script also edits the previous scripting that was there for these quests to use the new one for them, and also added a clear check, okay? This could be related to the next DLC, but doesn't really indicate anything as of right now. Okay, so I just want to reiterate, don't get too excited or too fixated on this specifically being related to the DLC. I'm just saying it is very interesting that all the clues that we have so far and just, you know, things that are related to it. Like, this story could be huge. It could be another, you know, infinite history type of story mode. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's go in game and I'll show you guys visually specifically what these quests are so that you can see it, like, in game, okay? So the two quests in question that Ratsmasher was referring to were the two quests right before this one, if I'm not mistaken. The same Pride Through the Ages, because the plot states right here, Mira and Bardock disappeared into the time rift through Tawa's wormhole, and it's stuck in the time rift for eternity. Their battle grew more and more intense. So you actually play as Bardock in this, if I recall correctly, and you fight Mira, you defeat him, and Mira's just kind of left, you know, stranded in that time rift, and he's like contemplating how he got his ass beat and everything. And Bardock's gone, okay? And then it gives you, I believe, the option to choose, like, what happened to Bardock. He disappeared in the time rift or something like that. It was a weird option, but just know that it was kind of left up to the player / interpretation of what happened to him. So we don't actually know what happened to him, okay? Ever since this game released back in 2016 and you complete this story mode, which is all available in the base game, this is not something part of DLC, it's been left unknown with what happened to this Bardock. So that's why I'm thinking potentially, you know, that's what this story mode could follow. But that's not even the quest that, you know, he's talking about. He's talking about these two right before, okay? So these are the two. So this was the one that we were talking about, which was where he, you know, drags Mira into that time rift. And these are the two right before. And guess what? Those two are related to the final battle, okay? Final battle rewriting history. As you guys remember, Mira, you know, he absorbs Tawa. Spoiler, if you've never played the Xenoverse story mode, I mean, why would you be watching this video? It's going to contain massive spoilers, right? But you get what I'm trying to refer to. This was the final battle that, you know, Super Saiyan 4, Final Form Mira or whatever. You beat his ass and then you win, right? That was the true final battle. So, I don't know, man. It's very interesting because it's stating that we're going to the future in this story mode. But this, I mean, in a sense, is going to the past, right? Again, not a confirmation, not even anything to really be looked into too far into it, right? But I think it's very interesting that all that we've been speculating, the thing that I felt was the most realistic thing in regards to who this character might be, okay? I still think Bardock is a top contender, at least like top 2, right? At least for me, okay? You can absolutely disagree. I know people keep thinking it's Ultra Ego Vegeta, or it is Vegeta just in general, and it could absolutely be, okay? We are still left in the dark completely with what's going on. We just got that little teaser. We got a little bit of, you know, a taste of what's going to happen in this next DLC, but it's all kind of messy right now because it's like, you're throwing in so many different things that I love it, okay? I just love the fact that we can't determine what this is because I want to be, hopefully, we're going to be really surprised by this. I hope there are not any, like, you know, crazy, you know, major leaks. Again, I know this is, in a sense, kind of a leak, but not really. It doesn't mean anything, okay? I just want to say it doesn't really mean anything until it's confirmed and until it gets revealed. But all it pretty much means is that files were changed, okay? In the actual data itself, things were changed to where these two quests, I guess, got affected. But again, don't look too far into it. Don't look too deep into it. This could just be, you know, something related to maybe an update for these. Which, I mean, honestly, still leads me to believe that it would be something related to the story because these are, you know, part of the main base game story. But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I do appreciate you guys coming through and watching the content. I'll keep you guys updated if Ratsmasher or anybody else potentially finds any changes or certain flags within the data that are different from what they previously were. But just imagine we finally get to see what happened to that Bardock, okay? I think it'd be quite interesting. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.